Hey guys, Attila here with Cylanda. How are you hanging in there with those stay-at-home orders, otherwise known as SIP or shelter-in-place orders? You know, I've got two small dogs myself, and well, they make spending time at home a whole lot more interesting. So it should come as no surprise to you that plenty of single people and families alike have now begun to look for a pet on the internet. After all, think about all that extra time that you can now invest into house training and spending time with that new puppy or kitten. Well, hey, it's a great way to ease the isolation, but as you may have guessed, those scammers are quick as we speak. Many are advertising pets for sale on websites all across the internet. Problem is that many of those animals don't exist or ever even get delivered. And these scammers are getting bold. They're using the COVID-19 pandemic as an excuse to ask for funds up front. They're demanding victims send money for special climate-controlled crates, insurance, and even a non-existent COVID-19 vaccine. You want to see or pick up your new furry friend? They won't let you. They'll cite COVID-19 restrictions. The result is that heartbroken would-be pet owners get conned. And scammers, if you're watching, I hope that you know that you are making children cry. I hope you're happy. Now, puppy scams are nothing new. In fact, puppy scams similar to these were the subject of an in-depth 2017 investigative study done by the Better Business Bureau. So it should come as no surprise that scams like this are prolific around the holidays. New data from the BBB Scam Tracker shows that these scams have spiked since COVID-19 took hold in the US, with more reports about fraudulent pet websites in April than in the first 3 months of the year combined. Now, the number of pet frauds are probably much higher, not being reported. And if you think about it, falling victim to a scam can be embarrassing, and many victims either choose not to file a complaint or do not know where to turn for help. So according to the BBB, for these types of schemes to really be successful, they depend on bogus, fake, but often sophisticated advertisements. They use these to kind of hook these unsuspecting consumers or folks going through search engines looking for a pet. And in fact, experts believe that at least 80% of the sponsored ads that you see up on your computer screen, there are links that appear in an internet search. 80% of these are fake. Wow. So here's my takeaway. Look, plenty of smart people have fallen for puppy scams over the years. And these scammers are so good, they'll make you feel stupid. So here are 4 tips that could keep you from becoming the next victim of these critter con artists. Like that? Critter con artists? Number 1, don't buy a pet without seeing it in person. No, doing a FaceTime, a Zoom, or a Facebook Messenger video call, it doesn't count. If the seller gets nervous when you start asking to see the pet, that should be a big red flag. Do a quick internet search. You can look for the picture of the pet you are considering. Now, if that same picture appears on multiple websites, it's likely a fraud. You can also search the text from the ads or the testimonials in the listing. So you can copy and paste it directly in a search engine to get multiple results. There's a big clue for you right there. Now the seller can probably be doing the same thing. They copy and paste the text from another ad right into theirs to steal your money. So number 2 here is avoid wiring money or using a cash app such as Venmo or sending gift cards. Now these kind of scammers will ask you to send money in this kind of format, in this way, for a reason. It's because you have no way to get your money back if you report that you're a victim of a fraud. So you gotta use your head. Any method of payment that is untraceable or non-refundable should be avoided. Fraudsters may claim to accept credit cards, but sometimes if you give them your credit card, they'll just steal a card number and they'll use it for another scam. Or they'll just take your card number and then they'll lie and they'll tell you, your card was declined, and they'll want payment by wire transfer or gift cards. Look, just don't fall for it. And just be especially aware of the high pressure sales tactics. If they're trying to get your card and they're pushing you to pay a different method because they just 20 other people out there for that dog, you should know something's up. Number 3 is to research prices for the breed that you're interested in adopting. Look out for these kind of bait and switch type of scams. So a purebred dog could be advertised for free or for cheap, but when you contact the seller, you'll have to pay for vaccination or shipping. Look, it's probably a fraud. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you, if the price is too good to be true, it's usually a scam. And number 4, and the final one on our list, is to consider reaching out to a local animal shelter. Guys, both of my dogs are from the local shelter. They were saved, and they are no less deranged than any purebred canine. Believe me, shelters are always looking for families. It's the right thing to do, and you'll be saving a life in the process. Consider the Hawaii Humane Society, Paws of Hawaii, or Oahu SPCA. They usually have their pets listed on their website and on their Facebook pages, or if you're looking for something specific, you can just call and let them know what you're looking for, and you may have to call a few times to find exactly what you want. But fair warning, puppies, they go fast. So if you think that you've been scammed, report it to the BBB Scam Tracker and the Federal Trade Commission. I'm going to put links to those in the comments below. Now, these guys, they can't do anything about it if you don't report it, so please report this stuff. You can also report it to petscams.com. Link will also be below. And that website, they catalog puppy scammers, they track complaints, and they work their hardest to get fraudulent pet websites taken down. So cool, right? Now, if you like this video and what we do here to help the community, please like this video and follow us. I hope this helps protect you and your family from becoming a victim of puppy fraud. And as always, stay safe out there. I'm Attila with Cylanda.